Midst of an abusive relationship, a way out may not always seem attainable, but state leaders are fighting to put legal parameters around those that may have chosen violence as their way out of a violent situation. 2 News Oklahoma's Stef Manchen explains why a change in the wording of the bill may make the second go at becoming law more successful.
Conversations about domestic violence seem to be top of mind for many Oklahoma legislators this session. For the second time this year, a bill with protections for survivors has made its way through the House. Governor Kevin Stitt vetoed the first version of the Survivors Act that landed on his desk. He explained in a news conference Friday morning that the language was too loose and could have allowed other violent offenders without the trauma of abuse to ask for a lesser sentence. That wording has since been changed.
I'd be very happy, cannot wait to sign that. Nobody wants to protect our domestic violence abuse women more than I do.
If he does sign it into law, the Survivors Act would force courts to weigh any mental, physical, or psychological abuse a survivor may have suffered before deciding on a sentence.
You just can't underestimate what incarceration does to someone who's a victim of domestic violence.
Tracy Lyle is the CEO of Domestic Violence Intervention Services. She says this law would do more than protect those going through domestic violence both now and in the future. Lyle says it would give hope to those already behind bars, allowing them to ask the courts for a lesser sentence.
It means a lot as a provider of domestic violence services to have a legislature that supports this kind of bill.
While Oklahoma ranks second in the nation for most domestic violence cases, Lyle tells me this move could save lives.
It's been a long time coming, I think, for domestic violence to rise to the top of the minds of people who are in charge of our state.
Governor Stitt saying because those necessary changes were made, he does plan to sign the Survivors Act into law. Reporting in Tulsa, Stef Manchen, 2 News, Oklahoma.
Divas leaders stress that if you are in an abusive situation, to reach out for guidance before attempting to leave to try and avoid more violence.